All right, welcome back to the Central Valley Buzz, everybody. I'm your host, Chuck Leonard. Hey, how you guys doing? Woo! All right, great. Hey, Billy, let's bring in our friend Kenny Young, the rocker from Full Circle Brewery.
Hey.
What's going on?
How you doing,
look
Chuck?
like you feel like the rocker this morning.
Boy, I'm telling you, got up a little late this morning for this 10 o'clock show, man.
Don't worry, because I'll say it right now. Starting in the fall, we go to noon.
Woo! Oh,
yeah,
you mean I can wake up later?
Well,
all right.
they have some big plans for the Buzz.
All right.
Yeah.
It's because 7th anniversary, right?
Actually, it's eighth year of the Buzz. We started August 4th of 2008 out of desperation.
Congratulations!
Out of desperation. I've been around doing this one for 8 years. How long's Full Circle been around?
We've been around 15 years now. So
15 years. When you weren't around at the very beginning.
No, my partners got it started, and they got the brewery up to working, and they couldn't make any beer because they didn't have a cold box, and then I had one. So
that's how you got in.
Yeah, that and other bar parts and tables and chairs and stage and stuff like that.
But did it take a while for it to take off?
It's still taking a while. We're still trying to take off, man. We're flapping our wings, Keep going, but
it just seems that I don't know. Maybe the last 3 or 4 years, though, you guys are on a roll. You're starting to really bring people downtown, people that probably didn't go downtown before, and now the roller derby thing, that's bringing families down there.
Bringing down families, having a good time with that. We also try to get them down for, silent movies or B movies or whatever we can do. So
before we get into what's coming up, let me just say that myself and my family had a great time Saturday night at your place.
I think we all did.
It was so much fun. The weather was perfect. The crowd was perfect. It was a great turnout.
Good turnout for the evening, and I think starting later on summer is a good idea. So
sure. Sure. The game the bout didn't turn out like we wanted, but I think everybody had fun.
I think so, especially V-Town. They had a blast.
No kidding. V-Town.
So we like to get more of our South Valley friends up to see us a little more often.
Yeah, they got a great team.
Yeah, they do. They're rated in the top 100 across the country.
No kidding.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Well, they should be.
Yeah, they should. They're very good.
They have their team together. Their jammers they have 2 really good jammers.
Oh man, and their blockers work together so well. It's amazing how quick they open a hole.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Coming up at Full Circle, all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah, this week's kind of quiet. Normally we have on Thursday Easy Mark, but he's got an event out of town, so he's gone this week, so it'll be kind of quiet tonight. Tomorrow night we've got Mystic Circus, which is a traveling troupe, kind of based in the Phoenix area, and little fire eaters, little contortionists. I'm not sure what else. I know there's a couple ladies from the Central Valley Burlesque Society going to be in it this time. So
nice.
Yeah, we'll get
Which
a little
ones,
burlesque. I'm not sure who it is. They're surprising me with it. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Then next week, obviously on Thursday, we've got Easy Mark again back with his honky tonk.
Now the Easy Mark honky tonk, is this a circle of friends? What is it?
It is. It's a group of people that come down. They move the tables out of the way, put the chairs in a circle, and Mark kind of leads them, and they just sit around and play old folk songs, old Appalachian tunes, and it can be anywhere from 5 people to as many as 23.
Wow.
So it varies. I mean, stand-up bass, lap steel, guitars of all kinds.
Even for the non-musician, what a fun time, right?
Oh, yeah, just come down, sit in, sing along if you want to. So
Drink a couple brews.
Yeah, drink a couple brews, and get your courage up, and sing a little louder if you want to.
That liquid courage.
Yeah, you bet. You bet.
Speaking of the brews down there, how many you guys pouring now?
We've got 12 on tap right now.
No kidding.
So, yeah.
12 beers made in downtown Fresno.
You bet.
What's the rundown?
Oh, the rundown's crazy. We've got Fishnet Burn, real light lager, Drought Buster Ale, which I think is working a little bit. It's starting to get a little more wet around here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We've got our American Wheat, our Clusterfugle Cream Ale, which is going to go back online tonight, I think.
Well, yeah, no, I had some there the other day. You had a little bit of a private reserve.
I had a hidden stash.
A little bit over there. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thanks for emptying the keg.
But that I could tell that wasn't. It's been around for a while.
It was around for a little while.
It's got a little bit more of a deeper flavor, I think.
Yeah, everything ages a little bit with us because we don't filter anything. So.
Right. But you're saying that the clusterfugle that we've grown to love is coming out fresh on tap today?
Should be out today. I've got to check to make sure it's clear enough, but we should be good to go.
Your number one, your cream ale.
You bet.
European style. The beers, the craft beer world is getting very competitive out there.
Believe me, there's over 4,000 in the country now.
4,000 breweries.
Yeah,
and that's not counting all the ones we don't know about.
That's it. The underground guys that are just brewing at home and sharing with their friends. So, it's just a great movement. Now people are starting to get into ciders and making new ciders and everything. Saw an article in the paper yesterday about that. So it's a good thing, man. Well, we're all into craft, and most of it's natural. So
I saw one of the big beer makers that's been around for a long time, for the first time in history, showing a loss.
Yeah, it's good.
Is that due to the craft beer movement?
It's due to the craft beer movement. The big guys are taking a little bit of hit. That's why they're going around and trying to buy up all the smaller places. Like Blue Moon and that, Blue Moon used to be a really good beer.
That's what I was going to say.
Now it's not.
But like a lot of things, when the big guys get a hold of it, they find a way to cut the corners, and all of a sudden it's just not the same anymore.
Yep, makes it just about like their other beers that they sell that they're losing market with. So we're happy about that.
Wow. Anything new that you're working on?
I've got a sour I'm working on. Should be about a month or so away.
What is it now? These are getting popular. Right. These are getting popular. I see them all over, but I haven't had the guts to try one. What's a sour?
It's just got a little sour taste to it. Some lambics are sours, but it just is part of the brewing process, temperature control, that sort of thing. So you can make one sour, or you can make it not sour. Just depends on how you control your temperatures. So
you like to do some of these fairs and stuff like that, where you load up and you go to them.
Yeah.
You go to some that aren't in the Fresno area.
Yeah, we just came back last week from Mammoth Lakes, where they hold the big Bluesapalooza. It was the 20th anniversary year of that happening, and there were 80 picked breweries. Over 135 had applied. So only a few of us were able to be there. So.
And how did it go over?
It went over great. They loved it.
Yeah.
In fact, I got a couple of accounts in Southern Cal out of it, so that'll be fun.
When you go to those things, what do you take? What do you know that people will go crazy over?
Well, it was kind of funny. Most of the time, a lot of times, 2 years ago at the Bluesapalooza, they had 83 breweries, and 81 of them had an IPA of some size, whether it was a double or triple or whatever. And people were coming to us, you got anything not hoppy? And they hit the perfect spot because we don't hop up anything. Even my IPA is not hoppy.
Right.
So, we actually took our Blaze Red and a Fishnet Burn, which is a really light lager, and I was out of that faster than anything. It was hilarious.
No kidding.
I took up a keg of barley wine too, and we polished off all the kegs before the 5 o'clock whistle.
What about your Imperial Stout?
Fantastic beer,
isn't it?
Bring a quart of Superior Dairy chocolate ice cream, and we'll have Russian Imperial floats.
Bring some vanilla too. Make sure you mix it up with some of that killer root beer. That you
use it with the vanilla,
too, right?
with the root beer, or I'm working on a cream soda too right now. So I know I heard Billy. He likes cream soda.
He's been making some noises over there all day.
He's been receiving all kinds of stuff. I don't know about
the vaudeville show coming up.
That is next Saturday, and that's a group of local performers. We've got a little burlesque, a little magic, a little pantomime, a little drag kings, drag queens, a little bit of everything in that one. So a little comedy. It's a lot of fun.
But it said beer bust.
Beer bust, yeah. That's something where you come in and you buy into the beer bust. You get a wristband for that, and then all night you get happy hour, $3 beers instead of $5 beers. So come buy your wristband. It's for a good benefit.
Yeah, build some character out at Full Circle Brewery.
You bet.
All right, Kenny Young, always good to see you, buddy. Anything else we should know about?
Yeah, Thursday night next week is Nate Butler's silent movie.
Excellent.
And then Friday night is Casey Hansen's Central Valley Horror Society B-movie night. So
how was her Reanimator?
Reanimator was packed. It was a blast. We had
fun.
green beer, sold it by the pitcher.
Did you hear people? Herbert.
You bet. I knew you were in the crowd somewhere.
All right, Kenny Young, the rocker from Full Circle Brewery. Go down there and see him and tell him you saw him right here on The Buzz. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Stick around.